In this video, we'll be comparing MooMoo against interactive brokers. So if you're looking for an online broker, there are two names you'll frequently see, and they are MooMoo and interactive brokers. On one side, MooMoo appeals to newer, cost-conscious investors. On the other, interactive brokers is the full-feature veteran platform. So let's begin with what MooMoo has to offer. So MooMoo offers commission-free trading for US stocks, ETFs, and options in many markets. There's no minimum deposit in quite a few jurisdictions and a relatively low barrier to entry. It's a very modern mobile-first platform with advanced tools for beginner to intermediate investors. Stock screeners, technical indicators, community features, important things that you'd expect from any reputable online broker. It also has relatively competitive margin rates depending on your region. Now, when it comes to pricing for both of these, I will leave the pricing up on the screen for a while. I would suggest you go and check out the pricing for yourself before you make any decisions. Now, there are a few limitations with anything, things to look out for. So while trading US equities is very competitive, international market access and product range may be more limited compared to bigger brokers. Some users report less serious support or complexity when moving into very advanced trading. Transfer out fees and FX spreads may be higher in certain regions. And that brings me back to the pricing again and why I say it's best to go and check out these websites for yourself for pricing in your region. All right, now let's slide over to interactive brokers. So it's a very high feature brokerage with access to many markets globally and a long history in the industry. It has very low per share commissions in many cases for stocks, ETFs, advanced order types, professional trading tools, and so forth. Strong regulation. As I mentioned earlier, you've got stocks, ETFs, options, futures, bonds. Now again, we're coming to the pricing side and I'm just going to keep it up on the screen for you. But one thing to keep in mind is that there are currency conversion fees, market data subscription fees, more complex pricing basically for more advanced features. Fair trade-off. Now, because of having more features, there is a steeper learning curve compared to something like MooMoo. Now, I would say this leans into limitations. So, for casual or beginner investors, the sheer breadth of features and complexity may be overkill. The interface may feel more technical and cluttered. There are, as I mentioned earlier, more fees, and even though commissions are low, you'll want to check all hidden ancillary fees, market data, FX, conversion, minimums. So I think then it is sort of clear which one you should lean towards depending on what you are trying to get out of these brokers. Choose MooMoo if you're a beginner or intermediate investor, trader, focusing mostly on US stocks, ETFs, and options with minimal complexity. You want a low barrier to entry, low minimums, straightforward fees, and a mobile-friendly platform. You are comfortable with the product range and don't need a lot of global exotic markets or institutional features. Choose interactive brokers if you trade frequently, use advanced order types, or access many global markets and products like options, futures, bonds, so forth. You're also comfortable dealing with a more complex platform and want access to everything rather than just the basics. Your strategy involves heavy volume, international diversification, maybe currency transactions, FX transactions, and you want low cost per trade at scale. And guys, that rounds us off to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more content just like this, and I'll see you in the next video.